garage, everything that's going on behind the scenes in the Chicago Auto Show a little bit. This is where they bring some of the fun cars for us to take a look at, drive around in. Unfortunately, we're saying goodbye to the LC convertible, which is going to make its way to the Lexus party that we're going to later tonight. So unfortunately, it's off the floor now. We don't get the chance to drive it around, but at least you get to see it. It does run, you know, unlike the Tuckers.
They're not pushing it around.
They're not pushing it around, yeah. It didn't die like that one car in Detroit. So there it goes. Other things at the show. We're going to take you just for a walk around the garage in here. This is the new color that Dodge has launched for 2019. This is Sublime. If it looks familiar, it's because it's the same exact color from the 70s that was one of the high impact colors. So you had Sublime, you had Plum Crazy Purple, you had Go Mango Orange, Hemi Orange as well. You had Top Banana. I mean, those awesome colors, those crazy names. That's one of them right there. That's, you got to just love Dodge for sticking with doing the colors from the 70s and just carry the same name, same colors.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
We're just bringing something back.
Yeah.
Thinking about green color on a car, I mean, you know, you kind of would be like, I don't know about green, but it's a pretty nice smooth green. It really doesn't, it pops out, but it's not like a green. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's a
yeah.
nice.
I was this close to buying a 70 Challenger in that same color.
Really?
Yeah, a few years back, but I didn't. Unfortunately, I should have. This is the basically the Go Mango orange color. This is the Hellcat Red Eye. The Turtle Wax is going to have at the show this year. They're showing off, you know, how well they can make these colors pop, how great their paint care is with the products. But we're going to get a chance to drive one of these in about a month or two once it thaws out here in Chicago. We just did a little story about it from the auto show in Detroit, and it's going to be just fantastic.
Unfortunately, we can't drive this one around today.
No, they won't let us drive this one around here.
It is what it is.
But, you know, soon enough. All right. So as we move on, Fiat is showing off their 500X. This is the all-wheel drive version of their Fiat 500, sort of the bigger one, you know. And it's kind of the competition for the club, the Mini Clubman with the all-wheel drive. So kind of like the Chrysler. Yeah, very similar. Chrysler's doing their Pacifica 35th anniversary. So this is the new Pacifica 2019. It is the original Plymouth Voyager or Dodge Caravan. If you look at this is actually the Plymouth version. This is the original minivan. This is what started the minivan. Wood green panel and all. I mean, this thing is insane.
And I'm pretty sure my grandparents had one.
Yeah,
I think they did.
I think you're right. This is just phenomenal. I mean, there's cars that are less than 6 months old that are not as good shape as this. Look at this. That's like a brand new seat. This is going to be a collector's edition one day. Just mark my words.
One day. One day.
All right. We got a new addition to the garage this year. And I can't wait to do this because I would love to know what it's like not to be chased by the police, but be the police. So this is the Charger Pursuit Edition. Over there is the Durango Pursuit Edition. And they're showing off what Dodge has to offer the law enforcement community. Push bar. God, who wouldn't love to have one of these in traffic? Move the jerks out of your way on the expressway.
It's nice when it feels like it's in the front seat, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the front seat of the cross car. Some of us don't know that. Hey, check it out. It's the Jeep Gladiator. This thing is brand new. It's not even for sale yet. This is a done-up one. It's got the huge tires on it, the fold-down windscreen, the extra lights, the tube doors. Let's take a look inside. This thing is freaking phenomenal.
We did take a ride in it a little bit ago, and honestly, it's pretty sweet. It's really comfortable inside. It's a smooth ride, so I think it'd be pretty interesting to have one of these off-road.
Yeah, we're going to have a video up on this hopefully later today on the orange one that we drove around in, and this thing is just, it's so much more than just a Wrangler with a truck bed. They've done a lot of stuff underneath to really give it the unique treatment that it deserves. But check it out. So you've got storage, you've got stuff for your bikes. On that one, you'll see that they put dirt bikes on it. It's It's phenomenal. These things are just so cool. I have a feeling these are going to sell extremely well. For people who don't work, but they like the pickup idea, they want to be able to carry stuff in the back, but they don't need it for work because it's not a huge bed, it's a 5-foot bed, but it's got a huge towing capacity, 77 plus 100 pounds. So, I mean,
a car behind it,
I would love one of these.
I would too.
I'd take my car to the track on a trailer, and this thing is just phenomenal.
It's not a big, hefty truck. You gotta
No. It's not, exactly. You can park it in your garage. It's not super huge. Very, very, very cool. So we got to take a little bit of a walk to get to the next thing because there were cars parked here at one point. They're all out. There's that GT5. Oh, wait till we get to that thing. We're gonna have a treat for you later because we got to drive that '67 GT500. Yes, they let us drive it. We just walked up and said, "Hey, can I drive that?" Sure. You look like a respectable member of the media.
Responsible, it looks like you don't drive on track or anything like that.
Oh, he's not a race car driver. If you like trucks, there's going to be a lot of trucks. The Chicago Auto Show always features a lot of trucks. So we got the 350 Super Duty behind. We got the Harley Davidson F-150. You can't really see it now, but it's pulled in. And then we've got Ford brought an entire suite of SUVs and trucks because, as we all know, Ford isn't going to be selling many cars anymore.
Yes.
So take your pick of the trucks that they brought. We've got the new Ford Explorer, the new Ford Explorer Police Interceptor model to rival the Dodge.
Yep.
So the Dodge makes 360 horsepower. This will make 400 horsepower. So they're in a horsepower war for the. And I got to tell you, the cops around here, I don't know about you, but they all drive SUVs now. They don't. There's no more cars. So the Interceptors, like the Highway Patrol drives those, but around town, they're all on the SUVs.
It's kind of interesting. I wonder why though. I wonder if it's just maybe bad. I don't know. Kind of always wonder why.
Yeah. So we got the Ford Raptor. I don't know why they brought it, other than it's an awesome truck, but there's nothing new about it. The F-150. A lot of these are just so, you've got they usually option them up with some different stuff so you can kind of get an idea. This one is the Limited, and it's the nicer version. You can see that it's got kind of low profile tires, which aren't going to be great for off-road. But around town, if you're the kind of person who likes their pickup trucks for going out at night, that's your model right there.
That's your guy right there.
The Ford Expedition. So this one they're showing off the 360 cameras. This is a very well awarded large SUV. This is one of the biggest ones you can buy. The Expedition has stuck around despite high gas prices back a few years ago. It survived that. It's still alive and going. And they brought one of those here. This is the kind of one I'm more excited about is the Ford Ranger. This is that. I don't know if you guys watched the Grand Tour at all, but this actually was the one vehicle that we played around with this last week's show, and was the best one that they had.
I'm a fan of the smaller trucks, truthfully. I mean, I have a big truck at home, but I like the smaller ones because the versatility that they have, and they're not huge, you know what I mean? Just going back to the Jeep over there, too, it's a nice little smaller.
It's about this, it's a little bit bigger than the Gladiator, but yeah, it's that perfect size.
Yep.
The Ford Mustang, the 10 millionth Mustang, is this cream-colored GT. I'll bet it's an automatic. Let me guess. Oh, it's an automatic. How did I know? Ford just doesn't want to bring us anything with a clutch pedal. Apparently, most of these other journalists can't drive a stick, so...
Probably should know better, too.
Yeah. Somebody probably burned a clutch out once, and that was the end of that. All right, here we get into the good stuff now. The brand new GT500. This thing... Look at this freaking wing, dude. What can you say about it? It's basically like the ZR1 wing. It's got these, the bolts are here because it's adjustable. So it's got this adjustable carbon fiber wing. The thing is freaking sweet. And that being the case, they won't let us drive it. Not yet, anyway. Not today. I can tell you if they did, you wouldn't be parked here. You would never get off.
You do donuts too, probably.
Yeah, exactly. But it is sweet. So what they did to launch this here at the Chicago Auto Show is they brought that, which is a 67 GT500, the original. That they did let us drive. That car, I don't know, at least a couple $100,000, maybe $500,000.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's,
maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's worth a lot more than this. They're letting you drive that one around, but not this one. I don't understand.
Hey, works for me.
It's a good I didn't call the shot.
Right.
Carbon fiber wheels, just like on the GT350. Brembo brakes, solid rotors in the back, and on the front too. The thing about the brakes on any Mustang, starting from the GT on up, even though they're not slotted, they're not drilled, they work awesome. I mean, they're really Ford Mustangs have great brakes. The only thing that really bothers me about this car,
I know exactly what you're about to talk about.
Tell them what it is.
That little knob right there in the center, and that just, I don't get it. To me personally, driving a muscle car, driving a vehicle that you are going to track and you're going to have a whole lot of fun with, going real fast with, the car guy wants a manual.
That is wrong.
And I don't see what that's all about. I don't get it.
That's even bad for an automatic, and that's saying a lot.
Right.
Because this should be a stick, and you know, if enough of you ask for it, they'll make a stick shift version. Because look at the seats are freaking awesome. The rest of the interior, it's all carbon fiber.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful car. Rear seat delete. It's like they took the weight out, but then they put like a minivan transmission.
It just doesn't make sense to me. But hey, it's okay. The rest of the car, taking that away, which is a big piece.
Yes.
It's okay. I'll take it. I love it.
Yeah,
I do love it.
These side skirts are just composite. They're not carbon fiber as far as I can tell. But the front lip on this car is insane. Obviously, they're really looking for downforce here. I don't know what's with the fake hood pins. I don't know if those are actuated or what that is. And you know what? No one's looking. I'm going to try and open the hood up. Hold on. It's better to ask forgiveness than permission. Look at that cross brace. That's pretty sweet. So apparently these are the hood pins. Oh, there's a little grease in there. They land on here, so I don't know that they do anything other than, oh, here, right here.
Yep.
So, interesting. Carbon composite down here in the front of the engine bay. That's a big blower. That is a big blower.
It's enough power. Well, I shouldn't say it's never enough power. I mean, never enough power.
As long as you can put the power down.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing.
Very, very, very cool.
And it is, most cars, everything's so just smashed in there. You know, but hey, I guess this is what you get for big power like that too.
This is a pre-production car. This is not out yet. In fact, if we looked at the VIN, it'd be probably not road legal. You know, there's like overspray a little bit, but it's not super duper clean. Yeah. But hey, that's the motor. That's the size of these valve covers. It's just beautiful. Yeah, fantastic. All right, let's go break some more rules. Over here, got the Ford. Which one is this? This is the big SUV, the Explorer ST. So we've got the Ford Performance. It's very much like we did the Edge ST video. This has got a lot more power. Might have that 400 horsepower motor in it. In fact, I think it does. Gets up and goes pretty well. Got the nice ST emblem right there in the middle. Look, Cam, what's really cool is that you've got companies like Ford, even though they're moving out of car production, SUVs, they're still sticking with some of the sport stuff. Yeah. They're making sport versions of the Edge. They're making sport versions of the Explorer. They put out trucks with the Raptor and things like that. Right. And obviously, the 500. They're not giving up on sport feel altogether. Right. Yeah, we still wish they'd made the Focus RS, and they weren't turning away from all their cars, but they're trying. They're not giving up on sports enthusiasts.
The performance aspect.
And you can always add a performance aspect anyway. You can have a performance minivan. And, Top Gear proved that when Rutledge had that 1,000 horsepower Odyssey, burning the front tire.
trunk. That's the biggest thing.
If you're into the pizzas in the back of your truck,
There you go.
the Pizza Hut's got a Tundra for you. In fact, I could probably use one of those pizzas before we leave. Yeah. Something for everybody at the Chicago Auto Show. It's the largest auto show in the world, I think. Pretty sure, square footage wise at least. He's got a bit of stuff here. Honestly, none of it's doing anything for me because it's not a 370Z or a goddamn legend. Now, I do want to take a look at this because this we haven't actually been over on this side yet. This is the Kia Stinger, which has got bigger wheels, and I don't know what's all in this thing, but it's got a carbon fiber lip, carbon fiber hood.
That's a wrap.
I don't know if it's a wrap or a.
Yep, that's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Right?
Okay,
Yep.
so it's wrapped in like brushed aluminum. Huge wheels. This is an appearance package, clearly. None of this is going to make you go faster. Although the carbon fiber will make you a little lighter. But look, there's like no. Look at
Nothing.
It's a minus gap. You got to go up before you can go in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's a dub edition. There it is. That tells
There
us
we go.
right there.
Now we know what we're dealing with here. So last year they brought the Federation Edition, which we got to drive around. We'll take this for a spin later. See what
it's all about,
22s
right? Yeah.
and no suspension travel will do for the Stinger. I'm guessing it doesn't drive as well as the
I'm thinking it
Federation
doesn't.
Edition. Inside, you got this crazy red and black interior with the dub edition. A lot of Alcantara in the door and on the wheels, and you got that. Almost looks like a scorpion pattern, like from the A-Bars in the FCA line over at Fiat. Still one of my favorite cars we drove last year is the GT2 Stinger. We were just talking about it on the way in today. I wish we didn't have to give that car back. It was so much fun. This car, if you're looking for a four-door sedan and you want to spend 50 grand, do yourself a favor and look at a Stinger GT. GT1, GT2, whether you want the rear wheel or all wheel, either one of those is going to be really, really cool. Now there's another Stinger over here in, ironically, Sublime Green. Close enough to it.
Close enough to it.
TSW wheels. They are TSW wheels. So I had a pair of these wheels on my Vet when we took it to the track. So new wheels, this is the appearance package. I'm going to get in the back. It's not a Stinger, it's a Forte. I thought it looked a little small. So this is a Kia Forte that they've done up in obviously bright green paint. Trying to make it look older brother. And you know what? If you can't afford a Stinger, doing up a Forte like this, you got diffusers in the back. They're pretty cool. All right. Kia just launched a brand new SUV. If you're watching the Super Bowl, you saw it basically swimming through a river. That is called the Telluride, and it's right here. Here you go. Bright orange paint. This has got a lot of options on it. You'll see when we get to the tires, they're just gigantic. Let's see. There we go. It's a power lift gate that didn't want to lift. Force that up. Wow, is that a roll bar in the back? That's a 5-point harness roll bar? I don't know what is it. Yeah, the shock towers are exposed. This is very concept-y.
Very. I wonder, obviously, the purpose of strengthening the chassis and stuff like that, but I wonder, it's a very interesting spot.
Yes, they really, that is a great chassis strengthening position, but yeah, there's 4 seats in here. Yeah, there's no third row, obviously. That's where the third row would normally go. So, it probably will as long as you give it a chance. That's another thing you do. Concept vehicles, they don't always work right. That's why they're concept. All right. Look at that. This tail light assembly design is very cool. I like what Kia's been doing design-wise recently with the Stinger and this. They're really going in the right direction. This is a company that's on the rise. It's doing the right things. It's making the right kind of cars. It's putting the right kind of powerful engines and things. They're fun to drive. They're fun to look at. You obviously you've got the all-terrain tires on this thing. But, not as bad as the tires that he's used to.
Yeah, that's true. That's cool.
In case you didn't know, Cam is a Monster Jam driver. What are you driving in?
Drive Bakugan Dragon, the 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. So
Yeah.
1,500 horsepower, 66-inch tall BKT tires.
Yeah, so those tires are about like
about
that tall.
roughly.
Yeah, they look like that.